would be my sister, who helped guide me through college and med school.
My own mom, my own aunt. They were working women. They always worked hard, and they instilled into the girls in the family, guys in the family, just to work hard and always bring your best.
Any woman that pushes me to get better and better, any woman that opens up her arms and wants to take me in and teach me new things.
Lona, Debbie, they've been here so long, and they always, have a smile on their face every day. They're very much people to look up to.
Debbie O'Neill was the first employee at Steinberg Diagnostic. She was a great inspiration to me. She was very welcoming. I came into an organization where I knew no one. She made me feel welcome.
Oprah Winfrey has always inspired me. Maya Angelou, Michelle Obama, my pastor, Naida Parson.
A mentor that I had about 18 years ago, and she inspired me to just be me, to continue to have a voice, continue to not be ashamed who I am, bring something to the organization.
I've had so many great mentors and throughout my education, but I think there's only one woman I can say that's really been the main inspiration in my life, and that's of course going to be my mom. She's taught us to always think independently, to follow our passion, and always be able to stand on our own 2 feet. And I think those are things that I hope to pass on to my own daughter as well.
My grandmother on my father's side, she only had a 3rd grade education. They lived in Georgia and she grew up very poor. And yet in my life, that was probably one of the wisest women I have ever met, and the most well-spoken and the most appreciative of life.
Every day I'm empowered by the women of Steinberg Diagnostic.
Because no one's going to be responsible for your healthcare but yourself.
Because we are leaders, we're mothers, we're in charge of the family, so it's really important to stay in charge of your health care.
Take care of yourself so that way you can keep taking care of others.
Because so many women are so busy taking care of others that in order for them to be able to effectively take care of others, they must first take care of themselves.
Women need to understand that once they're taken care of, the rest of the family will be great.
Daily, women have so much stress on them being wives, mothers. I think the stress over the years kind of takes a toll on you, and it's very important that we stay healthy and make sure that we have the correct exams.
There's so much in medicine that if we catch it early, we can make a significant difference in the prognosis. And I think that's why especially mammography is so important. Pap smears are so important because the treatment options that are out there right now, if we find the cancers and the bad things early, we have such strong medicines and strong treatment options now that we can completely cure patients. So the sooner and the earlier you get that care and treatment, the better the prognosis is for the rest of your life.
If you don't make time for your health, you will be forced to make time for your illness.
There's more parity now than before. People talk about the wage gap between women and men, but at SDMI, where I'm at for the past 12 years, I don't feel that at all, to be honest.
I've seen that women, they've always been in healthcare, but I see them in more higher positions. They've become supervisors, they've empowered the younger generation.
It has changed tremendously. Over the past 50 years, a lot of the women were always in the back. Now they're in the forefront, running things, making decisions.
I hate to look at healthcare as a business, it's more as a profession. It is becoming more inclusive. Actually, more men have become technologists as opposed to it was a woman's world. Now it's becoming both.
What's really become different in the past few years is I'm not the only female around the table anymore.
I think the landscape has opened up a little bit for women.
I've seen some amazing changes. In fact, this is the first year where we have more female medical students enrolled in schools across the country than men. I think the wave is changing. I think we're going to see a huge increase in the number of women.
It's gone from where women usually only had little menial jobs. Now it's actually uncommon for a woman not to be able to compete for some of the highest positions out there.
own up to who you are. You know, be responsible for yourself.
Being a woman gives you the edge, actually.
I want them to know that they can do this, they can grow, they can be what they want to be.
Be yourself.
There's much more goodness in the world than there is anything else.
Go out there and rock it, women. If you have any little females running around and they are loud and they are full of personality, then you tell that little girl to keep it up.
Our daughters and their daughters, that's the message that we should give to them, that anything is within your reach, and especially in this day and age, and you just got to try for it.
As a woman, we need to continue to maintain a strong voice and be heard at the table.
Not everybody is good at everything, but everyone can find something they are good at.
If I can do it, then they can too.
It makes me feel seen and heard, which is not true of many different workspaces.
It makes me feel proud to be a part of the group, and just lucky.
It means that they believe that women have strength and that they know how to do the job.
It means that the organization recognizes that women are very important.
It's very empowering to see women do so well in this profession. They're smart, they have great ideas, they have compassion.
Why wouldn't you want to work at an organization that has female 75% of the management staff? You know, ultimately, I think what this does is it helps continue to show that women are empowered in our industry.
I am very proud to work for a company that employs a lot of wonderful women. I love it. That's why I've been there 31 years.
It's phenomenal. We help each other out, and I think we're so lucky to have that collaborative environment where we're all together and can work with each other and support each other so well.
I find that we are really expanding and growing and teaching each other how to do this and take leadership.